Hi, my name is Tanya, and I'm going to be sharing my story with you, my journey with you. I have thought about doing this for a while, and I'm actually going to be doing this alongside of my son, who is also on a similar journey. And just want to let you guys know what's going on. I've had people who have asked me why I'm so thin, and you need to eat, you need to put on weight. I would just say, ask yourself, where are you at as far as health goes? Are you taking care of yourself? I'm not doing this to lose weight. I'm already a thin person, I know that. So this is not a situation where I'm trying to lose weight, I don't know, to become some model. This is a situation where I have finally realized that we have some health issues that have been passed down through family, kidney and adrenal issues. And though that never really made a huge issue for me in the years of my life, I certainly knew I had low blood pressure and those things going on. So when I took Levaquin, what happened is that just magnified it by 100 times. And so on top of making my already problems with kidney and adrenal going on, I was having now multiple other problems because of fluoroquinolones, which is just a big name for anything like Cipro, Levaquin, Avelox, anything that falls into that category. I began to have issues with my tendons, pain where I could barely walk. I had muscle weakness. I had double vision. I lost a ton of hair. I had neuropathy, thyroid issues, kidney issues became very extreme. I had so many issues that I'm trying to even remember. I'm sure I will just add to the list as I go on, but I had, vertigo, almost throwing up. I had ear pain, just tons of issues that were causing me to give up my life. I couldn't do the things that I was doing. I was working out on a regular basis, doing boot camps and staying active and being physically fit, and I felt great. I felt great for someone at that point who was 43 years old. I was doing very well. And so the Levaquin put me in a downward spiral, and my life began to change drastically. I also had huge bouts of anxiety and depression. Never experienced anxiety in my entire life until I had Levaquin poisoning. It affected my psyche, where I was having thoughts that I shouldn't have. Never had that either. And it was scary. It was a scary time, and I had to figure out a way to deal with that. Did a lot of stuff naturally, began to heal on my own, which was fantastic, and I'm thankful for. I never went to see a doctor. I haven't seen a doctor since they prescribed me Levaquin. I'm thankful for that too. I have seen a natural doc. He's been fantastic, and he helped me move past some major issues. But I was still having to stay on adrenal supplements, and that is something I didn't want to have to do. I felt like I, have worked so hard, and there's got to be a way to take care of myself that I didn't have to be on something all the time. Side note, my son was also experiencing some skin issues and things going on with him, and he was not happy, and he got to the point where he was at wit's end, and I'll let him tell his story. I will say that I encouraged him to pray about it and see where God would lead, and so he did. And the very next day, God led him to a man that we have been listening to. His name is Dr. Robert Morse, Morse. We follow him on YouTube, and I will say this: he's a new agey guy. So if you guys are believers like me, you just spit out the bones, but I love the guy. He has got a heart for people. He wants people to be well, and he knows what he's talking about when it comes to getting your body on the right path. He's been doing it for over 40 years, and he worked under a guy who has been doing the same thing for even longer than he has. They have healed people with food the way that, it should be done. People with stage 4 cancer, people who are paralytics. I mean, we're talking big, major issues. And so Mason found this and told me about it. And he did it for about a month and felt so much better. His skin was healing and everything, and then he just stopped. Well, what he didn't realize is we hadn't really dug deep into the videos, so we decided to dig deeper. And when we just discovered more information from Dr. Morse, we realized this is going to take a little time. So Mason and I decided on this journey to detox, and we decided to start the first month with nothing but fruit. People thought I was crazy. I might have thought I was a little crazy too, but honestly, I went from being on adrenal supplements still. If I did not take them, I literally could not function during the day. I started the fruit detox, and by the second month, or somewhere in the second month, I stopped taking my adrenal supplements altogether. I was weaning off of them, but I stopped them altogether. I haven't had them since. We have been doing this for 4.5 months now. The first month, like I said, was all fruit. Second month, we implemented a few things here and there. Like I had maybe a couple sweet potatoes steamed. I had maybe some green or some romaine lettuce and some red leaf lettuce, all organic, of course, and avocado, pepper, tomatoes, a little cilantro. Very rarely. I mean, we didn't do it a lot, but we did do it, and it was good, and it was good for me. But the third month came along, and we implemented a salad every day. It was a daily routine. We were loving the salads. We thought, why not? So we went ahead and did salads every day. But what we learned is, no, these things that we're eating are not bad for us, but they were slowing down the detox process. So got through our 4th month and decided we probably should start pushing fruit again. So I have still, like this last week, done 2 days of one salad. Mason's done a full week already, again, of just fruit. But we've already noticed on just going back to the fruit, the pushing out of stuff, that we don't realize how badly our bodies are backed up. Our lymph system is so backed up, and it causes so many problems down the road. So anyway, that being said, we will share throughout. We're going to try to put together a video blog, give you kind of indications, things that have gone on during this detox, things that we've experienced, things that Dr. Morse warned us that we would experience. Good things. I mean, I never got so sick that I couldn't handle it. It was never that bad for me, but it's been a detox process for sure. Weird things like if we're really pushing it out, I'll experience like some dry mouth and even skin getting really dry and stuff as it's pushing the old garbage out. The goal is this, and I want you guys to hear this. The goal is not to just lose a few pounds, get a few healthy organic fruits in my body and call it good and I'm done. The goal is to have some willpower enough to get through the hard stuff now so that down the road when this is done, I'm able to eat what I want, but keeping my foods in a priority, like more fruits and veggies, and then having maybe meats 2 to 3 times a week, because meats aren't really that great for us. And I'm not going to argue about that right now. My whole point, we'll explain some of that later. But I can honestly tell you the first month to month and a half, 2 months early in there were the hardest. I mean, you crave things, and I got to tell you though, I have no cravings for dairy. I have no cravings for sugars. I don't miss it at all. And people are, so here's the deal. People are asking me, why do you have to lose the weight? That's not good. You can't be healthy if you're losing weight. The deal is this. I'm already thin. So that's strike one against me. Probably a little malabsorbed, which just simply means my body was not in a healthy state to where I could absorb the nutrients I needed to absorb. So what's happening is now that I'm actually giving my body good, healthy things, it's going to start flushing out the stuff that's bad. It's going to start getting rid of unhealthy cells and tissue, because just like a home, if you go try to build a new home on top of a rundown old shack that's falling apart, you still have the rundown old shack, and it looks pretty on the outside, but the inside looks pretty much like crap. So, putting it lightly. All that to say, my body wants to get rid of the old toxic garbage, and it wants to build on new healthy cells and tissue. That's what's happening. It's stripping me down from that. Once I get that done, then my body, believe it or not, and it's happening to people, we're following other people who are also doing this, they're losing this weight. And then on the same detox, the fruits and some fruits, berries, melons, citrus is so fantastic. Grapes, fantastic. They're very astringent. They help move this along quickly. But on the same diet, they begin to gain the weight back, and the body will go to the weight that they're supposed to be. It won't be overweight, and it's because I'm eating all sugar, which is what's another thing people are freaking out about, and it's seriously not a big deal, guys. It's fruit. We were designed to be able to eat fruit. I mean, come on. So anyway, I will start gaining weight. Yes, you can clap for me now because I know you're all sick of seeing me thin. But you know what? I'm okay with it now. I'm okay because I know I'm healthier. And I will tell you this, every single symptom that I had because of Levaquin poisoning is gone. Nothing else has done that for me. I have so much energy. I sleep fantastic at night, and my head is clear. I'm not as scatterbrained and frustrated, and it's just, it helps your whole being of who you are. My whole, my emotional side, the hormone side, everything. The only thing that I'm still working on, and the only reason why I'm continuing to do this even at 4.5 months in, is because I started out prior to Levaquin poisoning with weak kidneys and adrenals. And because of that, I got just slammed by Levaquin in that area. And now that's the one area that I really need to work at and get it done. So we are doing not only the fruits and some of the veggies, but we're also doing herbs, and we discovered some herbs that are good for specific things, and all we're doing is blending those herbs together, and we basically shoot it down with water. That's the way we do it. Sometimes I'll do it in a tea, but that's where we're at currently. I would really like for you guys, if you're interested in this at all, to just follow us. We're going to put this together in a blog soon and share things. People can email questions in, and we'll answer those questions, because I know a lot of people have a lot of questions, and we've had people call us, come by our house. We've helped people who have struggled and almost broke down and went and got antibiotics, and because of this, they didn't have to. Just lots of great stories, and we're going to have some interviews with those people so you can hear their story from them and not just us. But because there's been so many questions and so many concerns, don't be concerned, we're fine. I just figured it's time we put together a blog and some videos and let you guys hear from us so you know where we're at. So please don't, make fun of me because I'm thin. It's part of the healing process. In fact, Levaquin, prior to me doing this, Levaquin trashed my body, and I was very thin, and I lost lots of muscle mass, and that was hard for me. So I will get there. Mason will get there. Hang in there with us. We will bulk up again and be stronger than ever. And for those of you who are struggling with weight, with sickness, with disease, with anything, this will help you. But I'm telling you, it takes willpower, and it takes a determination to know that at the end of it, once I get through all this hard stuff, I win. I mean, something great is at the end. It's waiting for me, and I don't have to struggle anymore with this health stuff because I get to the end of it at some point. There is a light at the end of the tunnel, and if I'm not working towards a goal like that, I'm crazy, because you would go insane. I have to know that at the end of all of this, I've got something waiting for me, and I'm excited. For me, I'm excited for my son. I'm excited for some of my other family members who are doing it, and I'm excited for my friends who are doing it. And I cannot wait, like I said, to share some of those stories. And if you have questions, if you have concerns, please come to me. It doesn't bother me. You will not offend me. Just know that this is not a diet as far as me trying to lose weight, because that'd be crazy. But please post your questions or message me your questions personally. And then when we do videos, we will implement those so you guys can understand. And anyway, I hope that this helps. And I know, like I said, many of you were wondering, and so I thought it's time for me to just post a video. And anyways, I hope you all have a great day. Please get in touch with me, and I will be posting other videos and pictures. Mason will be joining me soon, and we'll be starting this off, and hopefully we can help some of you guys feel better too. Love you guys. Have a great day. Bye.